Today's a haul video. And yes, I did it. I caved and I got the Stanley cup that everyone has talked about. I'm gonna start with this in my little haul video. There's some pluses and minuses to it. The main thing is the size of it, the handle makes it easy. The way it fits into a cup holder is great. The size of the straw is amazing. The easiest way I can explain it is I said it's like a McDonald's Coke. You know how the straws are bigger? Now I've heard people say it's the syrup and all different things, but the size of the straw is bigger, something about it. The size of the straw. You can also turn this little piece so that you can use like a tip back type of one, and you can close it. It is not leak proof. I put it sideways, it leaked all over the place. I tried that out. It does have the advantage of being dishwasher safe, which is super good because who wants to sit there and clean these things out? The ones I have from Starbucks are not. I like it. It gets really heavy when you fill it all the way up, but it's lighter than a Yeti, so you've got both those things kind of going for you. But I caved, and to be honest, it's kind of worth it. And I hate to say that, but I drink 2 to 3 of these a day, usually 3, some days, mostly weekends, I only get to 2 of them. So that's 80 to 120 ounces. It's made a difference, and I hate to say that. I'm gonna start with some beauty makeup things, and then we're gonna work our way into fashion. I've had an issue since I'm not doing self tanners and all of those things. My skin has a lot of redness to it. Now with that, I can see a lot of spots I have that kind of, actually like the back of my hand, you see this red spot here. I have some of my legs. So I have been using this from Paula's Choice, and it is the Skin Smoothing Retinol Body Treatment. And I'm really liking this. The only downside I will say is it's kind of a small container. Like this is a dry shampoo. So this isn't your normal like body lotion size. It is nice that it comes with a pump. I will say the downside of this pump and this container is you don't know when it's gonna get to the end. Since I showed this, I'll show it to you guys now. It is the Olaplex number 4D Dry Shampoo Clean Volume Detox. I used it today for the first time. Worked pretty good. My go-to, as you know, is the Living Proof Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo, but I figured I'd give this one a try because I like Olaplex. So far, so good. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll stay on hair. I bought a set of these clips, and they look kind of tiny, but they legitimately hold so much of your hair. They're really great. I think it came with a pack of 5 of them from Amazon, and I really, really like these. It's not too big or too small. It just works perfectly on my hair. As you may know from my last haul, I've been on a little bit of foundation kick. This is Very Valentino. This is a foundation. I should have put this on today. I didn't even think of it. I got it in the color LN4, and it is a beautiful, beautiful bottle. I have it backwards there. It has a really, really pretty cap to it. It does have a pump to it as well. It works really well. It is a very nice packaging. The color matches me great, and so far I'm really liking this. I can do a reel on this if you guys are interested in any of these items. Let me know, and I'll do a little reel, which also gets uploaded to here on my YouTube. This next item, I forget who I heard talk about this, and I was like, the color of that would be perfect for me in the winter. And it is from Rare Beauty. It is Warm Wishes Stick Bronzer, Ultra Simple. I think the color says Happy Soul. And it's a stick. You just pull the cap off, you draw it on where you need it and buff it in. You can see that mine has been well loved and used. I use this every day right now under my foundation. So I put on my bronzer first, buff it out, and then do my foundation. And I've been loving the way it looks. Another cream product that I've been using and loving every single day. I bought this as a set from Tarte when it first came out. It is their blush tape. It's kind of, have you heard everyone talking about the Charlotte Tilbury? Back in the day, it was the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer like this. And they do have a bronzer like this. I haven't tried it yet. The Charlotte Tilbury one was just okay. I like that stick one better, but this is the color Berry. I have a whole reel about this. I bought it in the set, as I mentioned, but I have been loving it. It is what I have on today. It's like a blush and highlight. It just comes where you lift this, then you use this to just twist, and you just dot it on where you want it. I typically go, it opens and closes, but I typically go right here on my cheekbone and then at the top of my forehead. And then I use the brush and I just like tap it out into where I need it. This brush is also sold individually if you were interested in it. This is a really, really nice brush. I'm impressed with this. I'll stay on Tarte for a minute. When I placed that order, I picked this up. It is the Tarte H2O glosses. I already own this in Salt Life in a couple of them, but this is the color Villa, and it's actually what I have on today. It's a very pretty kind of like nude shine. It's very hydrating. These glosses are just really beautiful. Tarte, I don't know if it's still going on today, but I will put down below if it is, has their friends and family sale going on right now, and everything site-wide is 30% off. So I actually picked up a couple new brushes and a new eyeliner. Next up, we're gonna talk lips. I've been on a lip kick lately. So I saw someone talking about this. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, but it's in the color, I think it's called Iconic Nude. It's actually what I have on today with another item as well. So I have a love-hate with Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I like the colors, but I don't love, they don't stay sharp really well, and they're not easy to sharpen. I personally prefer Huda or the Tarte lip liners. Those ones just work better for me, but this color and Pillow Talk are the two I have in this, are really hard to find a dupe for. Now what I have on with that lip liner and that gloss is this NARS Power Mate Lip Pigment in the color La Freak. This is a beautiful like nude, but a little bit better. If you haven't tried these yet, I have a few of these. You can see the color in through here right now. I have one in a really light nude color and then one in a darker shade as well. They're very nice lip pigments without being too drying. They are slightly drying, but they're not like, do you remember Kat Von D liquid lipsticks? They used to like suck all the life out of your lips. It's got that kind of color payoff and staying power without being quite as drying, but it's not like a normal lipstick either. I picked up a Huda Beauty Bossy Browns Power Bullet Cream Glow lipstick in the color Empress. Might be a little bit too brown for me. I think this is one I had heard someone talking about as well. I like the idea of this, and I think it said a peachy beige, but I think I need more of a pinky beige. This one might be a little bit too nude on my pale skin. The last lipstick I picked up, I have no idea how this works. Gonna be honest. I looked at the color online. I had heard someone talking about this as well. It's by a brand called Reffy, and it's a lip sculpt, and it is in a color blush. But here's the strange thing. I don't even know if I've opened this up. I just had to rip that to open it up. All right, so here's what's weird is when I looked into it a little bit further, is I think it's clear. It goes on clear, yeah. Okay, I'm very confused by this, and maybe I have to do a whole video about this. You guys let me know. It's a really cool kind of like matte gray packaging, but watch this. When you pull it out, it's clear. I don't know. And it's not like a brush, it's like a little plastic thing. Who knows? I've got to look into this before I even try to use this. Who knows? But I heard it's a great product. We'll see. I picked up a backup of, this is my, I used to love Elta MD tinted sunscreen, but I find as I get paler, and sometimes in the summer too, it has a little bit too much of a yellow undertone to it. I do better with a pink or red undertone. So I have loved this and I forgot about it. It is the Color Science. It is actually called the Sun Forgettable Total Protection Face Shield Flex SPF 50. I have it in a medium. I also got it in a light to see which one worked best. Oh my gosh, guys, I am super pale and light was like way too light. Medium at first when you put it on looks like, oh gosh, is that gonna be too dark? And then it fades down very nicely. When you squeeze it out, as a squeeze tip up here, it does come out white. And then as it warms up in your hands, there's little spheres inside of it that kind of burst and then put color. This is what, if you were following me on Instagram or seeing me post with no makeup on, this is usually the only thing I have on. It is so beautiful. This next thing, I've heard so many people talking about it. It's 5 masks, V-Line Lifting Hydrogel Collagen Masks with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera extract to tighten and define your jawline and reduce your double chin. I've had Kybella. I mean, it works, but it also, you know, as you gain and lose weight, it kind of comes back. So figured I would give this a try, see how it goes. I've heard people say it's amazing. Now, it's not gonna be long-term results, but if you have something to go to or a reason you just wanna tighten up every once in a while, I figure when I'm doing a mask, right, I can just throw this on at the same time. Now, this next item is a little bit random. It is from Amazon. It's called the Milk Pro. It's actually a frother. Now, I bought this one to go to my Cape house. I have one in black that is at this house. I literally, it comes with a stand that holds it standing up. You can actually see it on the picture right here. And I leave it by my sink. And I bought this for my greens. If you're not following along with my greens saga every morning over on Instagram, I try different greens for 30 days. It's been interesting, we'll just say it that way. And this is what I bought it for, was to actually mix them up really, really well. And then somebody said, I am not a coffee drinker, but I am a tea drinker, but I like milk, cream, those things in my tea. Oh my gosh, guys, I use black tea and then I put a little bit of sugar-free French vanilla creamer in it and froth it. It tastes like toasted marshmallows. It's my dessert every night now. It's so good. It's so, so good. I am obsessed with this. So I did not want to be without one of these. Then the last three beauty things. I have loved this brand for quite some time, and I do have one of their lip products on, their liquid lipstick in the color Softbox. It's my favorite one they make, but I did pick up 3 new colors. It's from the brand Runway Rouge. Now, I will say their liquid lipsticks are the best ones I have tried, and they are not drying at all. But they stick on, and they do not transfer. So I picked up a couple different things. I picked up a color Minimalist, which is a lipstick. Ooh, that's pretty. It's kind of like a peachy color. Ooh, I like that a lot. Actually, it's not, it's like more peachy than that other one. And then I also picked up the color Photogenic, which, let's see what this one looks like. That one has more, that one is definitely more coral color. That one is probably too dark for me. Now I will say, if I have a lipstick that is too dark for me, a lot of times I'll add that Softbox over it and it really lightens it up and gives it a really, really pretty shimmer to it and really locks everything in place. And then I also got one of their regular lipsticks. The name on this one is called Booked Out. Lipsticks, sometimes they make them kind of difficult to get in. They do have beautiful lipsticks too though. Okay, ooh, that's a pretty color. Oh yeah, that is totally me. Look at this color. How pretty is that? Their lipsticks are very, very creamy, very pigmented. They stay on beautifully. Now we're gonna move on to fashion. And the first thing I wanna start with, there was a sale going on at Abercrombie, right? Abercrombie, I always wanna say Abercrombie, but it's Abercrombie and Fitch. And they had a friends and family sale going on. And I picked up a couple items. And now today, actually starting, there is a Like to Know It sale going on, which actually matches the pricing that there was during Friends and Family, but you can only access it through the Like to Know It site or app to get the code and get the discount. So that makes it a little difficult, I get it, but it's their sale, so I also get that. So I will show you these items, but I'm gonna tell you something as I go along too. First of all, I love a good white t-shirt. I picked up this white t-shirt. Look how stretchy this is. It's kind of like this cool texture to it. It's not super long, it's long sleeves. I love a good white tee. I love a good any type of tee. Not sure how short this is gonna be on me. We'll find out when I try it on. You'll be seeing it over to the side here. I don't know, I haven't tried these things on yet. Then I picked up the skinny high rise in a size 31. I thought these were Curve Love, but it doesn't say anywhere. So these are a blackish, a very dark gray pair of jeans. And the key that what drew me to them is I have a pair of theirs previously that were like this. They have that side slit down at the bottom, which right now I love with a pair of sneakers. I'm really into wearing these type of jeans with like my, what are they called? Air Jordans. Love that look. And I thought I got these in the Curve Love. I thought all 3 things I got in the Curve Love, but this doesn't say. Here's the thing. So I had bought them in the Curve Love, and maybe I'll buy the standard ones now that the sale is going on again, because after I bought these, I'll have to look up and see if these are Curve Love or not. After I placed this order, I had heard someone saying that I thought the Curve Love would fit me better because I'm hippier. But I heard them saying that the standard actually fits and looks better because it doesn't draw as much attention to the hips. Maybe we'll do a comparison. Let me know your thoughts. Then I picked up another pair with that same slit, but these are called the 90 Straight Ultra High Rise 31. This has the same thing, but it has a distressed kind of hem down at the bottom. These are a lighter color. These ones feel like your more traditional, no stretch denim. The 90s style. You know what I mean by that? That like not as much give to it. The black ones feel like they have a little bit of give. Those don't say Curve Love either. Okay. Maybe they just don't say it. Then I picked up the high-rise mom short in a size 31. Now these say Curve Love. These are a distressed hemming down at the bottom. Oh, look at that. It's sewn up on one side and then not on the other. Huh. I picked these up. This was the color that drew my attention the most. You'll be seeing these off to the side, and I apologize right now for my pale legs. It's March. I live in the Northeast. It is what it is. I am determined to go the entire winter without self-tanner, which might get a little dicey because we're going away to Florida in April. I might scare people there. Next up, I picked up 2 sweatshirts and 2 t-shirts, which I haven't even pulled out of the package yet. And these, if you have been around for any period of time, first of all, I love, love, love a graphic tee and a graphic sweatshirt too. But I got 2 new sweatshirts. They are all from Sassy Queen. The first one is this Dior inspired here. I love a good bright pink. I just love myself in pink. I love good jewel tones on my skin. And then I also picked up the one that's Crazy Good Love. It's got the little skeleton. So the front has the little part and then the back actually says on it Crazy Good Love across the back. I got these both in a size large. I got 2 t-shirts. I got these t-shirts in a size large as well. I will say that a couple things. One, Sassy Queen is kind enough to always give me a discount code for you guys that I will post here. It's Lisa Life and the and symbol style. So the difference between the medium and the large, these are unisex size. They do have a good amount of stretch to them, is the length and a little bit of the width. I mean, like the tiniest amount. I typically, when I get them in a medium, it's because I'm thinking of wearing them more like tucked into jeans. And when I get a large, I'm wearing it more with leggings and things like that. So this first one is kind of like that Marlboro inspired one. I love that one. It's so cute. And then I also got one, I'm not sure how this color is going to go on me. It can go one way or another sometimes. It says Chow. What do we think? Does this color work on me or not? I got this on Amazon. So I have seen a lot for the spring of longer denim skirts. So I've seen middies, I've seen maxis, and I saw this one on Amazon. It doesn't look like much right here. It doesn't have any slits to it. Some of them have slits. This definitely looks like it's going to be a little bit longer than a midi, but not quite a maxi on me. So we'll have to see. Again, haven't even tried it on yet. I got it in a size large. You'll be seeing it along with me. Who knows? Then I got 2 pairs of jeans from Seven. Do you guys remember Seven for All Mankind? There was like, I guess they spun off years ago and like separated and all that. This is Seven written out and then the number 7. And I got 2 pairs of jeans from them. Seven used to be my favorite jeans out there. They were all I wore. So I picked up the tummyless, so excited for this, high-rise boot cut jean. And it has a little bit of distressing to it. I picked both of them up in a lighter color in through spring. I prefer a lighter colored jean. They've got the little, remember this? Do you guys remember this little logo, kind of the S for the 7? I picked these up. Now these are your boot cut ones. And then I also picked up the slim straight, high rise, slim straight jean. Now when they come to you, they do come cuffed, but I will say it also can be uncuffed to a straight leg jean. Again, lighter color, very excited. Last two items. So if you watched my handbag video, I'll post that around here somewhere. I had talked about the fact that I was really wanting a leather quilted bag that could be a crossbody bag that wasn't too big, that I really wanted the Kurt Geiger one. It was $250, I think is their normal price, but I had it on my wish list just to see if it went on sale. And I was also considering, do I hold out and save and get the Chanel version of it? But I'm not there yet. So when I saw Nordstrom Rack had Kurt Geiger bags going on sale, I was all in. And I picked up this beauty. I hope they are still on sale. There were so many options. This is the perfect size. I can use it as a crossbody. You can pull this through and use it as a crossbody. You can use it as a shoulder bag. Now it does have this type of lock look versus his traditional like bird on them. This is so pretty. I am so excited. It was $80. That's crazy because his bags are usually, they're a good price point for the leather is the softest leather. It's so amazing. But $80, I was like, yes, please. And then, this is kind of funny, I started with a trend item that everybody has and talks about, and I'm ending with a trend item that everybody has and is talking about. All right, I picked one up. This is the Lululemon belt bag. I think it's called the Everywhere belt bag. I do like the black. I do like this part to it. It's not too jump in your face. So my whole thing, what kept holding me back is the one time I went and looked at them in a store when I was in Maryland was if you have this across your body, okay? Wait, let me think. Yes. So it unzips from the bottom up if you're right-handed. I guess if you're left-handed, it would be the opposite. And I keep thinking everything's gonna fall out when I do that, right? That was my thing. But my girlfriend told me it wasn't gonna happen. So I don't know. We are going to Disney in April. MJ doesn't know about it. So if you are any friends or family and you hear me saying this, don't say anything to him. We're gonna surprise him. He hasn't been in 5 years. And I'm kind of wishing I got the bright yellow one because it's so cute. But the black is such a classic that I can wear so many ways. I don't know. You might see another one. Okay, so the yellow one and the more traditional ones are just like, kind of like the back of it, right? Very plain. But this, I just loved this here. It also came in a cream color version of it. So I have been also on my Instagram posting if any of the belt bags come back in stock, the new colors, and the same thing with Stanley, because now that I have them, I feel okay with sharing those. Previously, I wouldn't share them because I didn't own them and didn't know. So, oh, Stanley is on the like to know it sale too. It is, now that I'm thinking of that, because I made some collages. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if, I'd love a bright pink one of that Stanley. Love a bright pink or a bright yellow in this and a bright pink in that. I might be checking those things out. This is not on the sale, by the way, but I will be posting if there are any things. I will say I have the Target version. I thought, oh, the Target version's fine. This is much more stable feeling than the Target one. The belt buckle, everything. It just feels more sturdy. So I am glad I have it, and I will definitely use it when we are in Disney. But those are all the items I picked up most recently, guys. If you have any questions on any of these, please let me know. And I hope you guys have a great weekend.